So I foolishly forgot to make an episode, so here's some lost footage. I had an alignment done properly, and I had it done to an aggressive standard. So they set it up to CSL specs and then just put a little bit more negative camber. Now I'm hoping the footage here shows all that. But I'm kind of just doing this on the whim and finding the footage as I go, so bear with me, and apologies for the delay. I got into the habit of recording tons and tons of footage, going on holiday, and then just getting completely lost with files. So, yeah, bear with me. So here I am at my local place to get the alignment done. And there is my lovely M3. I wonder how far out it is. I mean, Matt said, after installing all the bushes, which was a nightmare. Oh, right, mate. Yeah, I mean, talk about cutting it close. Okay. Right. Anyway, so it actually drives okay. Matt said it would drive really badly because he basically undid everything on a suspension front and rear. So even when they bolt it back in place, it's supposed to be out. But we're about to find out. It actually, with the eye, it looks okay. It really does. But then, you know, your eyes are not as good as a machine with lasers, so yeah, let's find out. It'd be interesting to see how far out it is, because as I said, Matt said it would drive terribly, and I drove it, and it drove fine. So yeah, let's see how far out it is. So the place I go to is in Chingford. They use a Hunter's machine, I believe it's called. It's supposed to be one of the best machines out there, so that's why I used it. They put these drums in the car to weigh it down. Apparently that needs to be done, as you can see here. They put it in the boot, passenger seat, driver's seat, etc. To weigh the car down, so when they align it, it's correct, because obviously suspension changes when you put weight in it, so they try to make it as if you're carrying two passengers and a bit of luggage. Now hats off to Matt, he eyeballed the alignment on the drive and he got it almost spot on. As you can see here, it's very close to the CSL specification, which is pretty amazing considering he had to undo everything, grind out the bushes that were there, and it took hours. And again, it was darkness when he was doing everything up. So yes, very impressive, Matt. Well done. Only the caster, I think, was slightly off, and just the rear end was a bit off. So yeah. Adjusting alignment on the M3 is very, very easy. On the front end, you just undo the top mounts. I have a strut bar, as you can see here, and he just undoes all the bolts, and I kid you not, hammer and chisel. The rear end on the M3 is also quite simple. I was quite lucky. Only one side needs to be adjusted to match, and they just undid two bolts on the bottom, and it was a crowbar job. Of course, I've lost the final alignment sheet, and I don't seem to have any footage of it, which is great, but I can assure you it's perfect, and it drives amazingly. Instant difference as soon as I got back in the car. It just seemed to feel more sticky if that makes sense. Anyway, as you can see, this is dated at the end of October, so it was quite a while ago, but I never got around to uploading it. So anyway, here it is, and there's more footage and episodes to come.